The information age is here, yet not all information is reliable. The Confronting Bias project aimed to teach students to decipher between fact and opinion across media.
Normally you would expect, just by skimming through that you would figure out if it was biased or not, but you actually have to take the time and read it and actually think about what you're reading to figure out if it's biased or not.
It's changed my way of doing research. Normally whenever I research a topic, I just quickly go on Google, search up stuff, and I figure when I had to do a check for Wikipedia's sources and I found that none of them worked at all. I guess I figure I should probably put a little bit more effort when I do research articles or big papers for projects.
In order to help students improve their research and writing skills, Caroline Habig collaborated with University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee professors and students studying to become English teachers. Exposing them to higher education, Habig brought her psychology students to the university, where they engage in a variety of critical activities examining the merit of online sources ranging from academic journals to biased websites. In order to improve Habig's students' writing, the university students acted as writing tutors using web-based conferencing. With their research as a guide, her students created a full-featured documentary further examining their topics through interviews with professionals focusing on bias, discrimination, and prejudice. Once the film was completed, Caroline Habig organized a community event collaborating with local news stations and the Kenosha Public Museum. On November 14th, 2008, students premiered Confronting Bias, a film examining the historical fight for civil rights and the contemporary psychological significance of ending discrimination and prejudice. The purpose of this service learning project was to provide students with the opportunity to educate their larger community with their academic content. After much research and writing, students were able to transform their academic research into a digital documentary highlighting organizations and professionals within the community that work to help people prevent and cope with bias. In order to make this event a reality, students worked hard to create a working relationship with the Kenosha Public Museum, Channel 20, and community professionals. Caroline Habig, a Bradford High School social studies educator, coordinated this service learning project. Overall, the project was attended by many members of the Kenosha community. Here are some of their responses about the project.
I think I have learned to look in other people's shoes a little bit more, and discrimination and bias, I can see it in all different perspectives a little bit better, as well as I think that I've grown personally project-wise because this was such a big responsibility, and we had to do so much with it that you learn a lot of new skills that you use later on in life.
There's definitely a lot of things that we learned as a result of these projects that we probably would not have if we hadn't done them, so I guess in a way that's a thanks to her for opening our eyes a little more through this project.
First of all, I really am grateful to have Ms. Habig on staff. One of the big reasons is that she's bringing such creativity into the behavior sciences. Having the students be the producers, the directors, the actors, or they call them actors, the ones that were asking the questions, is something that we all should think as educators. We have to remember that desk that we have for them is almost constraining in the sense where Caroline or Ms. Habig took the students out from the desk and had them interview, go on field trips. Yes, I would say that style of learning is the way to go. I wish we all could learn from that.
Bias affects everyone. Everybody's been affected by someone who stereotyped them or biased them in some way. So with a film like this, it really helps to shed light for everyone in the community. I mean, it excludes no one, which is unfortunate, but at the same time, you can bring people together in a positive light to watch a film like this, and really just kind of opens your eyes to what's going on.
I think doing a project like this where students are involved in much in-depth research and critical evaluation of sources, especially within the 21st century, it's crucial to show those students how they can take that work, they can take that synthesis and turn it into something they can share to educate the larger community. And it's been wonderful working with Youth as Resource grants in order to support events like this, working with local universities, University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee in particular, to work on student writing with writing conferencing and cyber collaborations. It was wonderful. I think doing digital documentaries and digital film based on critical academic writing and research gives students a way to bring their papers to life, bring their research to life, and a better medium in which to share it and educate our community. And really, to have an event like this where people come together is an amazing thing.